Rockbridge County jail inmates share their personal stories of loss with high school students.
Yeah, these stories revolve around their choices to drive under the influence of alcohol, and it earned each of them involuntary manslaughter charges and time behind bars. WSLS 10's Ananda Rachita is in the studio today. So, Ananda, why do they decide to share their stories today?
Well, it's to educate students about drinking and driving, especially with prom coming up. They wanted students to hear from people who were just like them a few years ago, but now serving time for their mistakes.
I grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana, played football, basketball, and tennis in high school.
Nicholas Hansel says he was just like one of these high school students at their age.
I was a good student, a good athlete.
Now the former Washington and Lee University student is here in front of all of them as an inmate at the Rockbridge Regional Jail. He's charged with involuntary manslaughter after driving drunk and killing his classmate.
I look to the side and I see a girl lying on the ground, motionless. And she wasn't moving. And at that point, I realized that she was dead.
The Rockbridge County Sheriff's Office organized this event for juniors and seniors at Rockbridge County High School. They want to show students the dangers of drinking and driving.
I want to speak to them because this can happen to pretty much anybody.
Another inmate, Katie Williams, shared her story. She's serving a year for involuntary manslaughter for her cousin's death.
Until this day, I can't see how they can still forgive me for what happened.
The Rockbridge County Sheriff's Office hopes these students take away that anyone can make a mistake, and some mistakes can cost a life. The Rockbridge County Sheriff's Office also brought out 2 cars, which just to show that what it would look like if they collided in a crash. Emergency personnel acted out the crash as an actual emergency, showing students what could happen. In the studio, Ananda Rachita, WSLS 10.